had to stop and take my coat off and change the GoPro battery. I'm so far out in the middle of nowhere. I have been for quite a few miles, so I'm trying to head back towards the freeway. I don't know how far it is. Oop, somebody's eating something. Oop, they got a raccoon. So I should have enough gas. So it scares me. You get 100 miles out in the country where there's nothing. And I didn't bring in a spare can of gas. I probably should do that. Kind of pretty out here. It's brown, but still pretty country. Oop, roads, debris. It's really nice out. It's 81. Ooh, pretty creek. South Llano River. No cars out here, so I could pretty much stop. Ooh, that's pretty water. Little waterfall going on right there. I could pull over. Boy, I can see how this could really flood. Flash floods. Anyway, I'm probably about 200 miles away from home. So I'm going to start heading back. That's why I like my day off. I can ride all day long. Butt's getting a little sore though. I got to keep moving around. Pretty country. We need some rain. I don't know if we're going to get a bumper crop of bluebonnets this spring. Unless we get some pretty decent rain. It's supposed to rain Sunday, so we'll see how that works. Haven't had any rain in a little while. Had a lot at one time because I was draining the pool every week, sometimes twice a week. It was overflowing. Looks like I crossed this creek again. That water's so pretty blue. Since there's no mud, really cool place. Look how pretty that water is. Isn't that beautiful? See how clean it is? That doesn't look good that way into the sun. That water's gorgeous. A little canyon thing up here. Anyway, I'll turn it back on if I see anything interesting. Bye. Yeah, I was just thinking, I watch a lot of other people's motor vlogs. Memphis Mike, Chris Caliente, they're both in Tennessee, and they have pretty countryside. And the guys in North Carolina, they have pretty countryside, but I have pretty countryside, but it's very unique to Texas. And it's pretty. I like it. I've been here over 30 years. My wife and I moved here in 1985, and it's unique. It's pretty. Weather's nice. I mean, it's 81, and it's February 18th. But I kind of, I'm just thinking of that, how wherever you live, you have your own unique kind of country. The unique thing about Texas, it's so big. I mean, it's big. I saw an outline of Texas over, kind of Germany, and it covers like 5 or 6 different countries in that area. But you can drive, hundreds of miles in Texas and just see totally different scenery. I've been up in a panhandle and it's so flat, and then all of a sudden, boom, it just cuts into a huge canyon, and then it's flat again. You can see you're 60 miles in any direction. And it just changes everywhere you go. The terrain completely changes. And I think this is pretty. To me, it's pretty. But anyway, my wife and I are going to take a trip. We need 3 days. We're going to go to Paladura Canyon up south of Amarillo. And I've been kind of through that way before, and the Canadian River cut through and made these huge canyons, and it cut through that canyon, and they call it the Texas Grand Canyon. It's that big. So it'll be pretty interesting to go see that. Well, I have to go see that Cadillac Ranch, where they bury the Cadillacs straight up in there. I'll hit that too. But we need 3 days to, one to drive up there, one to drive around, and one to drive back. Because it's a pretty good trip. But anyway, my wife she said she wants to do the 3 days, but I have another trip planned in June, the Grand Canyon in Zion National Park, and that's going to take a while, so I haven't convinced her of that one yet, and I told her if she doesn't want to go, I'll go by myself. So she might go. She better go. Anyway, kind of a pretty countryside. It's just different. And we have actually parts of our, East Texas, it's all national forest. So it'll look totally different than this. This is kind of West Texas, where it looks almost kind of deserty. It's really not, but it's just unique. And I like it. Texas is beautiful. I love the countryside. It changes so much. I was down by the Twisted Sisters and I saw 337 and 336. I didn't go that way just because it goes even further, way out in the boonies, and there's no gas or anything. So I have to do that again another day, or spend the night. Anyway, I'll probably fill up as soon as I find Junction, Texas, and probably fill up there, and I'm going to jump on the freeway and go get closer to home. Maybe a little bit quicker closer to home. Anyway, bye.